Hello. So today we are setting up my new kind of language learning tracking journal. So I guess first I'll just show you this right here is my regular bullet journal, regular just Leuchtturm A5. This year I want to try something different, and I got this A6 undated planner from Muji. It was it doesn't say the price there, but it was, I believe, about €6. And so here we have the front. I just put a bookmark from my favorite bookstore in Chicago, this Miffy tag, and then on the back I have a tag from a Hello Kitty item and from a Labubu t-shirt that I got. I love these notebooks that come with the plastic covers. So this is just a very simple undated planner. So there's about 14 months I think in here. I do have to adjust to a Monday start. Obviously I could have redone every month and every week, but that seems like too much work to me, so I just will embrace the Monday start. I am living in a Monday start country right now, so it makes sense anyway, but I have been a lifelong Sunday starter, so that is kind of difficult. But anyway, I want to use these for the months for kind of YouTube planning and just general overview, and then hopefully once I finish out a month I can transfer the tracking potentially to the monthly view in order to see the results. We'll see how that works. But after all the monthly pages, we get to the weeklies, and so each week just has again the undated week and then a page, and then at the back there are just like 5 or 6 totally blank pages. So that is the notebook, and again I'm hoping to use this as more of a tracking device than a planning device necessarily. I do still like having my bullet journal for planning because it's very, very flexible. There's plenty of space. I can skip days, skip weeks without, any issue, but it's not that great for like seeing what actually gets done unless you put a lot of effort into those kind of tracking things. Like this quarter, because I was trying out like the personal curriculum, I did have a little bit of tracking built in, and I do really like that, but I would like to see more of it. So back at the beginning of my, not the very beginning, but when I first started taking language learning really seriously, I did track time. So I spent several years very detailed tracking all of the time that I spent on learning Spanish, and that was great for many, many reasons, but it is not sustainable for me long term. I don't like doing that anymore, only for specific projects, like if I'm doing a challenge or something like that. I don't like to do it on a daily basis. But I feel like this year I have really not had a solid grasp on what I actually have been doing, how consistent I have been, how much time am I actually spending on language learning. I just feel like I have a very loose grasp on my own time right now. And so I think having more of a narrative tracking, like yes, some, check marks, non-check marks, which is kind of a binary thing, but it's still, more analog, I guess you could say, than specifically time tracking. And then also I want to write what I'm actually doing so that when I flip back through, I'm able to see. And that doesn't mean that every single day I'm going to write like messaged with a teacher about this. Like it's not necessarily going to be like a super detailed thing, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna see how it works. This is definitely going to be kind of a trial and error kind of thing. Monday is my last day of work before the 2-week Christmas break at the school that I work at. So this is kind of a good like bridge week where it's still December. We haven't started 2026 yet technically, but I am kind of moving, shifting focus. So I think that will be nice. So let's do some little decorative detail. Vacation. So these are kind of the thoughts that I had about this week. So daily habits, I really want to do meditation. I want to have an average of 8,000 steps, 30 minutes reading, hopefully more than that, but that's kind of the habit that I'm hoping to foster, like moving forward even when I am working. And then language learning, specific things. This week I want to read 1 page every day of my German book, and then hopefully the week after that I'll move it up to 2 pages and see, you know, how much I'm able to move that up over time. But for week 1, 1 page. Same with this. For this week I want to read aloud in Spanish for 4 minutes, and then maybe next week try 8 minutes, or maybe 6 if 4 is really hard. We'll see. Then just random one-off things. We have start Call of the Lamb once I'm done with work, which is a video game if you're unfamiliar. I need to watch a movie in Spanish. Well, not need to. I want to, and it will close out one of my goals. And I want to finish a book. I am trying to finish all of my current reads while I'm on break so that I can start fresh. And so I really want to finish at least one. Monday, we need a video, which I think will be this video. So I'm thinking, again, this is all trial and error because I've never done this specific setup before, but I'm thinking if I have like color-coded dots here with a key, then I can like mark them off when I do them, because the thing is I like using color in my things, but I only do it as like I never use it as like a necessary part, because then if I'm out and about I can't do it. Like I can't, if I need to have a purple highlighter in order to demonstrate that I did something, that's extremely limiting as far as the like usability. So if I could use the color during the setups, then I can use the black pen to like actually mark it off. So anyway, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, here's our color options. And we have meditation, steps, reading in general, reading in German, and reading aloud in Spanish. We have five reading things. Okay, so I think steps should be orange. This always comes out terribly on camera. I love the color in person. It's like a coral carrot, but on camera it always looks super orange and obnoxious. Okay, so we got steps. Meditation can be like maybe this one, tranquil. Reading in general, let's make these the reading because they match. We've got like maybe reading in general, reading in German, reading aloud in Spanish. Okay, hate how they look when it's so dark. Okay, so I think our setup here is done. So when I finish one of these things, I can make a heart or a check or a whatever I want to do. And then also document things that I do in all of these spaces. We'll see how it goes. If you have ideas of how to utilize these things better for kind of what I'm trying to do, focusing on documentation rather than kind of forward planning, definitely let me know. But I am excited to see how this works out, how this helps me stay on track and feel more in control of my time, I guess. Let's add a sticker. I need a sticker. Acorns and a squirrel. You have no idea how much I have missed squirrels in Spain. I love squirrels, one of my favorite animals, and they just are not here, and I miss them deeply. You can't go 30 years of your life seeing a squirrel every single day and then just never see another squirrel. It's so depressing. So, miss you, baby. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. The beginning, Monday is my last week of, my last, good God.